This is IGN. Coming up, the PlayStation Plus March 2025 lineup has been announced. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Shrek 5, coming to theaters this December, will feature a returning cast of Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, as well as a new character with a new voice, Zendaya, playing Shrek and Fiona's daughter. This news was announced in a clip from Universal Pictures Thursday, which also gave us our first look at Zendaya's character, who appears to be a teenage ogre like her parents with Fiona's red hair and Shrek's eyes. Shrek 5 has been in the works for a long time, first whispered about way back in 2016, when Austin Powers writer Michael McCullers said he was writing the story. At the time, it was planned for a 2019 release, but it went quiet for several years before re-emerging in 2023, with Illumination CEO Chris Meledandri saying he wanted to bring back the original cast. Last year, we received confirmation that Eddie Murphy was indeed attached to the project, as well as a solo Donkey spin-off that's still in the works. And following the shock news that Amazon has taken full creative control over James Bond, with long-term 007 producers Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson stepping back, a new report has shed light on the next steps from the franchise, and a surprising revelation about one high-profile director who was snubbed. Amid speculation that Amazon may decide to go with a Bond TV series, Variety reported that a new Bond film is still the top priority. As for what's next, Amazon will allegedly first look for a producer for the franchise. Apparently, David Heyman, who shepherded the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts films with a cohesive vision, is the kind of producer Amazon is looking for. Meanwhile, the report alleges that Christopher Nolan expressed interest in directing a Bond film after Tenet, but Broccoli insisted no director would have final cut while she was in charge of the franchise, and turned him down. Nolan went on to make Oppenheimer, which made nearly $1 billion at the global box office and won Oscars for Best Picture and Best Director for Nolan. Fans are particularly keen to know who will play Bond next. According to Variety, Amazon is unable to hire anyone on Bond until the closure of its Broccoli-Wilson deal, which is expected at some point this year. Sony has announced its list of PlayStation Plus March 2025 games. A breakdown for each of next month's heavy hitters was published in a PlayStation blog on Thursday. All 3 titles will be available to download for Essential, Extra, and Premium members starting March 4th. It's a notably strong month for PlayStation Plus subscribers of all tiers, but the main highlight here is EA and BioWare's Dragon Age: The Veilguard. The big-budget RPG launched October 31st, only 4 months ago, and received strong reviews from critics. We gave it a 9 out of 10 in our review. But EA said the latest Dragon Age title wasn't able to resonate with a broad enough audience in this highly competitive market, and BioWare saw a restructure and layoffs. A patch from late last month delivered quality of life changes and bug fixes, and signaled the end of content support. Even if RPGs aren't your thing, Sonic Colors Ultimate provides a rush of speed, action, and, well, color. This remaster of one of the more beloved entries in the Sonic franchise launched in 2021, adding more content to blaze through as players refamiliarize themselves with the blue blur sci-fi inspired abilities and story. We gave it an 8 out of 10 in our review. Rounding out the pack is a collection of 13 remasters of Konami's classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles spin-off games. It's a bundle that includes new and improved versions of beat-em-up titles like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, and more, all under one roof. Although it wasn't without its issues, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection still provides PlayStation Plus subscribers with an easy way to experience old-school fan favorites. PlayStation Plus subscribers can add Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Sonic Colors Ultimate, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection from next week until April 1st, 2025. While we wait for the March titles to drop, be sure to nab February's PlayStation Plus games, which include Payday 3, High on Life, and Pac-Man World Repack before they disappear from the service next week. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson. And if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
spoken layer.